It's a known fact. In order to stay in shape and be healthy, you have to get exercise. Everyone knows that hitting the gym and doing rep after rep of the same exercise every day, or running circles around the track, will build stamina and strength, but to some people, myself included, it can get repetitive and sometimes boring. Because I grew up playing all sorts of sports, from baseball to basketball to hockey and tennis, I've seen the effects playing sports can have on a person's body firsthand. While I'm not saying that you should stop hitting the gym anytime soon, working sports into your schedule could do your body wonders. According to a 2014 article by Jay Atkinson, 3 out of 4 American families with school-aged children have at least one playing an organized sport, a total of about 45 million kids in the US. Kids, that's the key word there. Atkinson continues to say that by age 15, as many as 80% of these youngsters have quit. This means that 36 million kids are no longer participating in organized sports and will probably never pick them up until much later in their life. In a 2015 report by the Harvard School of Public Health, they say that only 1 in 4 people over 30 currently play sports. So, what does that all mean? This graph shows just the age groups and how many people there are. This second one here is the school-age children that I talked about first, and is anywhere from about age probably 4 to 15. And that's the middle group because kids usually get pushed by their parents to play sports, and that's how they start out and find out what they like. The second group, or the last group on the chart, is the 15-year-olds, which is by the time you reach high school, about when most kids decide to stop playing. This is much smaller than the school-age children because sometimes kids are pressured into playing sports and don't like the sports that their parents maybe chose for them, or they don't like how hard their coaches are on them. And the last group, the 30 and up group, is much larger than both at 60 million, but that includes everyone from age 30 to age probably 80 or 90, however far you can play sports to. And it's not nearly as high as the ratio of school-age children are to how many there are. So that number is actually a lot lower than I think it should be. Okay, so it's a perfect combination of what makes an activity a no-brainer. Sports can help you out in everyday life, and I'm surprised that not more people play it, but I want people to find their calling in the world of sports and play exactly what sport they want and not which one they're pressured into. The positive effects of sports have on the body can be surprising as well. A 2012 Melbourne University summary fact sheet claimed that playing sports leads to healthy growth of bones, muscles, and connective tissue. Through natural exercise you get from playing sports, the body can increase the strength of 2 of your most important organs, the heart and the lungs. By increasing the heart strength, you run a lower risk of heart attacks and having high blood pressure, which could lead to diseases such as an aneurysm or stroke. And by increasing your lung strength, you increase your stamina and lower your risk of respiratory issues such as asthma and COPD. Plus, when you do sports in the future, you'll continue to get better at them and have higher stamina, which really helps you out throughout life too. Muscles such as biceps, triceps, hamstrings, and many more are also strengthened. The stronger and more reliable your muscles are, the better your body mechanics become in both sports and everyday activities. This means that you will have less chance of injuring yourself doing everyday movements such as lifting something heavy or running to catch up to your friend, and tripping and falling and maybe spraining an ankle or tearing a muscle that would otherwise be strengthened if you had spent more time playing sports or being active. Thanks to sports, strengthening the body has never been more enjoyable. Sports don't just affect the physical aspects of your body either. They can also play a huge role in the wellness of a person's mind and soul. If you've ever stressed out or are down on your luck or just plain bored of everyday life, sports can act as medicine to those very common problems that everyone faces every day almost. They can be something to look forward to every day and will take your mind off of stuff like work or school. If you're stressing out about a deadline or worrying about the next assignment, getting out and playing sports melts all that away. Sports also allow you to meet new people that share the same passions as you without trying hard to find them. You can meet people without worrying about what they like or what you may have in common because you have something to start talking about and breaking the ice. A good social life is essential to maintaining confidence and conversational skills that can help you in the workforce and in school. Competitiveness can also be an important trait to keep in mind when playing sports. While being too competitive can get ugly at times, having a balanced competitive spirit can not only help you excel in sports, but in the workplace as well. Employers recognize when a person is passionate about what they do and will notice if you push yourself every day to do better than the last day. All of these mental bonuses come just from playing sports and socializing with the people you meet along the way. Because the normal routine at the gym can get boring or repetitive, it can be a good idea to work sports into your weekly schedule. I know I do. I play tennis almost twice or 3 times a week, and it definitely helps me with whatever I have going on every day. I wouldn't be able to relieve stress like I do normally without it. I definitely rely on it as a stress reliever. And they can not only decrease your stress levels and chance for future injury, but also increase your muscle strength, flexibility, and social life. Thank you.